After plans to build a $100 million Medal of Honor museum at Patriots Point fell through last year, a new group is looking now to build a museum here in the Lowcountry. The National Medal of Honor Heritage Foundation presented its plans tonight at the Charleston County Council Finance Committee meeting. Count 2 Stetson Miller was at that meeting and tells us more about this proposed museum.
The new National Medal of Honor Heritage Foundation made that presentation tonight at the Charleston County Finance Committee meeting to ask Council for $5 million for the project. The funding was approved for it, and tonight we learned a lot more about what the group plans to build here. There have been over 3,500 Medal of Honor recipients since they were first awarded back in 1863. But today there are only 70 that are still living, and General James Livingston is one of them. He's part of the new effort that's hoping to revive plans to build a Medal of Honor museum at Patriots Point and is hoping to get it done in the next 3 years.
We're losing so many recipients. As I talked about the age, in 3 or 4 years, we're going to probably be down to 40 or 45 recipients. And I would really like to see some of those guys here and see this museum built before they pass on.
Plans to build a Medal of Honor museum started years ago under a different organization, the Medal of Honor Museum Foundation, but those plans fell through in late 2018 after the termination of the group's lease with the Patriots Point Development Authority. The chairman of the new group, Tom McQueenie, said their proposal should cost about $35 million to build.
One of the problems before was they had this monster museum being built that was 120 million, 150 million, some crazy numbers. I think people can understand building a very pragmatic museum that does the job.
Councilman Dickey Schreier said the $5 million in funding that County Council unanimously approved tonight is planned to be distributed over 10 years, and he thinks the new group can learn from past mistakes.
This proposal will have the ability to learn from the old proposal, those things that failed previously. We hopefully learned from and will not fail again.
Now, County Council's approval of the funding for the museum came with some conditions. The group has to get at least $3 million that it plans to ask for from the town of Mount Pleasant and $5 million from the state. We'll bring you more on the potential development of this museum as we continue to learn more about it. In the Alert Center, Stetson Miller, Count on 2.